thousands and thousands and thousands of those people. So I can tell you this, if you go build a customer base where they sign up, so where we know the strongest retention is if someone makes a commitment on the Echo up front, that's where the highest retention rates are at. And we believe they're long-term in that 50, 60, 70% range. And we have enough insights of customers over time to believe that that's a valid number. We do know, over the 3 and 6 months range, it's in the 80 to 90% range. So what we do is we're tracking ever since we launched the all of it, and we have before all of it too. So there's a dynamic of before all of it and after all of it. Ever since the all of it, we're tracking every month as a cohort. So all the customers that came in February, that's a cohort that we're tracking. Everybody that came in March, that's a cohort. And everybody in April. And ever since we've launched the all of it plan, it's in that 80 to 90% range every month right now. So that's what I can tell you, Lynn.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome.
And I can tell you it's going to be it's a big part of your future is that retention and the quality of our ability to keep customers. The other thing about it is most network marketing companies are going to tell you, hey, Lynn, it's your job to keep that customer on the product, right?
Right.
They're going to say, that's what we pay you for, right, Lynn? We're paying you all this money. It's your job to get the customers and to keep them. At Engage Global, what I'm going to say to you is and I don't know how many of you have seen the movie Jeremiah Johnson. It's one of my favorite movies. But in this movie, there's this character. His name is Old Grizz, who's a grizzly bear hunter. And so Jeremiah Johnson, this old mountain trapper, who's Robert Redford. So Jeremiah Johnson's staying in the cabin, and one morning he hears Old Grizz yelling, and Old Grizz is yelling, open the door, open the door. And Jeremiah Johnson opens the door, and here's Old Grizz running through the snow, and this grizzly bear is chasing him. And Old Grizz, he comes running into the cabin, he comes diving out the back window of the cabin, and the bear goes running the cabin, and you hear this big commotion. And Old Grizz stands up and he says, hey, you know what? You skin that one, and I'll go get another one. So at Engage Global, I look at it as you as consultants, you're Old Grizz. Your job is to go out there and find the customers. Your job is to go out there and introduce the customers to the product. Your job is to go out there and put those customer prospects into EV. And it's our job, once you get them in the cabin, it's our job to skin them and keep them. And so at Engage Global, when we talk about retention rates now, I want everybody to be clear. In our minds, there's two groups of people who we passionately care about. We passionately care about customers and delivering value to them, and we passionately care about you guys as consultants and delivering value and opportunity and culture and values and a home to you. So two different communities that we're building. One is a customer community, one is a consultant community. On the customer community, you guys are Old Grizz. Bring them, we'll skin them, and we're going to do everything we can to keep them. We're tracking the data. We're tracking when they're dropping off. We've got our Engage Bucks program you'll see us expanding on, and we're going to do everything we can to keep them long-term so that you and we win, because we're in the same boat there. As it relates to the consultant business, that's you guys, like what Trey and Christy are doing now, is you guys as teams working together and building culture and community and caring and support. And we're here to support you in that, but you guys have to lead each other in the recruiting and the building of the business. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's how we view it here. Lynn, go get us the customers. We're going to do everything we can to keep them. And as we get smarter and smarter and learn more and more, it's just that those numbers are just going to get better and better, not worse and worse.
All right. Thanks.
That's a great question, though, and I love it because that's core and fundamental to us as a company and all of our future, yours and ours combined.
Thank you, Lynn. So I may have missed part of it, Dave. If I did, I apologize. Can we just touch on the timing and the ratio of consultants versus customers so they understand the opportunity we have?
Yeah, so I'm going to put it in the context of a pie. And so most network marketing companies are going after the opportunity pie. And that's the pie that you guys are all fighting for. And so in network marketing, most companies, they have, it's all recruiting based. And so that's where all your money's at. At Engage Global, we have two pies. We have a pie which is the consultant and the recruiting base and the products that you as consultants buy. And then the other pie is the customer base. The customer pie is a lot bigger than the consultant pie, and here's why. If you look at let's use America specifically. If you look at America, there's about 22, 23 million people in network marketing. There's over 330 million people in the U.S. population, and let's call it about a 250 million people person adult population. So about 10% of America is, well, let's call it 7 to 10% of America is interested or involved in network marketing direct sales. Well, that leaves 80 to 90% that has no interest, but that's looking for products that bring them benefit, right? So I look at it as most companies, you're fighting for a pie that's, let's say, 4 slices. At Engage Global, we're competing for a pie that I'm going to say is 100 slices. So a lot of people say to me, you know, well, Dave, I'm having a hard time seeing where customers will make us a lot of money. That's where you have to catch the vision of a mass market, because I would rather have 30 slices of a 100-piece pie than 1 slice of a 5-piece pie. Does that make sense? Or even 30 slices of a 1-piece pie rather than 1 slice of a 10-piece pie, because I'd rather have 30 rather than 5. And that's what we're doing, is we're looking at the pie. We're just making the pie bigger of opportunity for you. And the way the compensation plan is structured, the Alba plan is structured, the way our team bonuses are structured and our leadership bonuses, all those, the mentor bonuses and others, it's designed along the idea of being a mass market company. And right now our ratio, like this month, we have, for every 1 consultant joining the business, we have over 5 new customers. And so that's 5 customers that most companies in network marketing never even have a chance to get. So we've just expanded the size of the pie for you. And then with retention, we'll expand the opportunity for long-term residual income for you as relates to any other company. So that's, I don't know, Trey, if that's what you were talking about, but that's how I'm looking at Engage Global and the opportunity it represents for you. It's just a lot bigger pond with a lot more fish, and even though some of the fish are smaller, they're still fish and they're going to feed you, rather than just going out there and looking for a few big fish.
Right, absolutely. That makes total sense. I know in our organization, Dave, we're seeing large number of customers that are turning themselves into consultants. So basically the product is recruiting them opposed to us. Are you seeing that as a company as well?
So since we started the Alba plan in February, that number has been higher than what we've historically seen. And honestly, we're seeing it, but I'm not going to say it's a massive trend or not. I think that a lot of that is dependent on how you as a team work with your new customers.
Okay.
So we have some teams that are just purely customer based, and they just bring them into the customer, and these people never hear about the opportunity. And this is one thing also, I believe in what I call permission marketing. And that is we as a company are not going to go into your customer base and promote opportunity for you. Because, you know, when someone joins as a customer and then all of a sudden they're getting pitched on being an opportunity, that turns them off and they'll quit as a customer. And so we believe very strongly in the idea of permission-based marketing. Don't market something to people that they don't have an indicated an interest in. And so I believe that if your team is doing that very effectively, that's something that you're building culture-wise and team-wise in your team, and I commend you for that. But there's other teams that aren't so much so. Like we have some medical professionals, they would never want their customers to be promoted opportunities.
Right.
And so it really depends on the team.
Okay.
And we'll get more insights on that. You know, I have a learning mindset. I'm looking forward to learning from you guys as well as you guys learning for us. So if you find things that work, share them with us. And we're going to, you know, I believe in what's called best practices. So let's find out what best practices are together through experience, and we'll implement those across the board.
Sure. Thank you. That makes sense. I think for our team, the customers that are turning themselves into consultants, it all goes back to, you know, the core of who we are, and that's, you know, amazing products. The product is what's turning them into a consultant, because, you know, once they feel and see what we all see, you know, then it's, well, you know, I might be able to, if I share this, I could make a little bit extra money opposed to you. So,
well, and you know, I'll tell you one thing that we're not ready to launch this yet, but I'm going to just give you insights of where we're going. Is I see a customer referral program coming. where a customer has the opportunity to get some free product or credits on product just simply for referring people. So they're not being perceiving as I'm joining a network marketing opportunity. I'm just simply referring my friends to products I love. And guess what happens when that happens? If you're the sponsor of that customer, that's where you win. And so I think we want to work with people and that they work where they feel comfortable and they want to be. We don't want to overly pressure or push people. We truly want to be a company that feels right to people. And so, but there's a customer referral program coming down the pike. Don't worry. Don't even have any doubts about that. That's coming because people love the product so much they want to talk about it.
That's right.
Hey, you're grinning pretty big out there. I think you caught the vision of what I just said.
I did. I appreciate you. Does do any of you have some more questions for Dave while we have him? Now, I don't want you guys to be shy. Now, this is a
Well, you know,
it's a great opportunity we have for him.
Hi, Dave.
let me jump on. Oh yeah, hey Melinda.
How are you? I'm excited
fabulous.
about
Thank
that.
you.
I am very excited about that because I do have a lot of customers that I actually will say to them, you know, if you don't have the money, if you refer customers for me, I'll buy the product for you because, you know, they
Oh,
love it.
you are a smart one.
Yeah,
You
and
are
so
a smart one.
but I like that referral because then they'll stay on the product and they'll refer and they'll get their product for free anyway. Yeah.
Yes. Well, it's in process. I'm not making any promises when because we've got. I'm sitting here saying, you know what, Melinda, you get it. Why wouldn't if let's say a customer's worth $50 to you, why wouldn't you give a customer 1 month of product to be able to get every month of commission? I mean, that's an easy decision, right?
Right.
That's really smart. I love it. In fact, thank you for that insight because that's going to help shape a little bit of what we as we develop our customer referral program. That's a good insight to be considering. So thank you for that insight. I love it.
Dave,
Well, yeah, you have a question, Melinda?
no, this is Carol Ann in Sparza.
Hello, Carol Ann.
Hi. One of the things that I do when I sign up my customers, I automatically tell them it's a 90-day run. You know, you didn't get to where you are overnight. So if you don't, you know, give yourself a chance. You can always pause your order or you can cancel, but it's better that you get it in and get your echo in from the beginning. And none of my customers are not on echo.
You know what? There's another big learning for the whole team. And I can tell you that's a best practice is what you just said. That is definitely best practice. And we've structured the whole program and incentives to make the echo enrollment super easy, super motivating, and super incentivized. And also that's why we only pay you for echoes because it's, from a standpoint of all of us, that's what we want. We're in the business of creating subscriptions or echoes from people who want our product. And I love what you said. You know, Dr. Prasad has told me, I can't tell you how many hundreds of times, that to really give Micro Daily a chance to do its best for a person, it's going to take upwards of 90 days for someone to really give it a chance. You know, this isn't a drug like a pain pill where you take it and it does all kinds of bad things to your body. This is something that's nourishing and giving your body what it needs at the cellular level. And then it's empowering your body to heal itself. And I don't know anybody who's healed from, like what you said, short or long-term inflammation or trauma in one day or 1 week. Even though we have all kinds of amazing stories, I've had stories of 2 and 3 days. I still think to set the expectation, give this product 90 days. What I found, the common experience I've had if people will take it 90 days, sometimes they'll go off it and then they'll go right back on it because they'll find out they just don't feel as good. Their body's telling them it's not as happy because it's not on the product. And if they are on the product, I have stories all the time of everybody in my family got sick but me, or all my friends were sick but me, or, you know, I had this issue and now it's improved significantly or even better. And so help them catch the vision of what the product does. And like you say, they can cancel anytime. My philosophy, I want everybody, this is a mantra I want you to all understand. And if you want to repeat with people, Engage Global doesn't want anybody's money if they don't want our product.
I've told that
We
to
don't
customers.
want their money.
And you know, one of the things is that when I check back on them within the 20 days or whatever, and they say, I'm really not feeling anything. So I ask them, so are you sleeping better?
Yeah.
Do you wake up refreshed? Do you wake up
Yes.
really slow? And they go, yeah. Oh, so I guess it is working, huh? So sometimes you have to feed them a little bit because they don't, you know, we're also involved in everything that's going on in our lives that we don't stop and think of the little things. But when you ask them those questions, it's like, yeah, you're right. I
You're
am.
absolutely right.
So
You know what? This is a great training call, Trey. I love the good practices that are coming out of this. I'm going to step away for 1 minute. My phone is already starting to die, so I'm going to go get my plug right now. So give me about 10 seconds to get my plug. And then in the meantime, you guys noodle on if you have any other questions before we go into some more details about Engage. So just 1 second.
Okay. So if you guys have any more questions, let's get it to him now, and then let him wrap up with some things he wants to tell us, and then we'll be done. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Don't forget, you guys, we have a special call on August 1st because they're going to be launching some great things for August. So August 1st, I think you guys all got an email. And if you're not getting the corporate emails, make sure to let them know. But check your email for that information. I know it's 4 o'clock Pacific time for us. And so you definitely want to promote that to your team and jump on because there's going to be some fun things happening in August.
Yes.
thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting resituated here. I'm sorry for the lighting problem. Okay, can you guys, Trey, can you still see me okay here?
Yes.
Just a sec. I'm gonna turn around like this. Okay, there we go. I just don't want to have my phone die and have another technical difficulty here. All right, there we go. I'm gonna do it like this. So there. All right. Well, is there any other quick questions here, or do you want me to talk about Evie a little bit, Trey?
No, I think they're good. I think they're excited to hear about Evie. They've been waiting 2 days.
Well, I can tell you I am absolutely ecstatic about Evie, and it's not just because I want to get you excited. It's because we have a history, like Lynn, we were talking about our history with retention and such. So last year, we launched a artificial intelligence digital assistant platform, and we called her Evie. And it was simply an SMS texting where you would text to Evie like, so Debbie, I'm looking at you right now. So let's say I'm prospecting you as a customer. I would simply tell you, I would give you, and Christy, I know that this is how you teach people, but I would give someone, you know, a 2 or 3 day sample of Micro Daily. And then you give them a little information card or, you know, an information brochure on it. And so, and by the way, we'll have that available for you guys next week that'll go with the samples. So you give them information, you give them a sample, you tell them your personal story. I love what we've already learned is some really great messaging around Micro Daily. And then what you do is you say, hey, Debbie, would it be all right if I have my digital assistant follow up with you and get you more information? And we launched this last January, and what happened was people would simply, I put in Debbie, and then I put in your cell phone number, and then Evie would follow up with people. And we had 300 people over the course of a little more than 3 months put 10,000 leads into Evie. And we were closing between 30 and 50% of those leads. There was some different offers we made, and we're testing different offers. But the close rates with Evie were absolutely astronomical. And so we added, you know, another 4,000 plus customers through Evie in that process, and it blew us away. And then, like I said, sometimes we as management do things that just shoot ourselves in the foot, and I have to apologize for. And I want you to know, anytime I make a mistake, I'm very open to apology for it, because I know I'm not perfect and we're not perfect. And this was a classic example of management muddying something that was really working. We decided to put Evie into an app, and so we developed an app and launched it in May. Well, first of all, the app was buggy and it didn't work, so that was really frustrating and discouraging. And then what we also found out is SMS texting is a natural way for people to communicate. The app is not. And so the engagement levels in the app just plummeted. And so really over the course of May, June, July, August of last year, we were trying to make the app work, and we failed. We failed at that. So we put EV on hold for a little while because we were trying to innovate on our comp plan. And in that process last November, we started to work on the All of It plan, which you saw us launch in February. And so we've really been trying to perfect the All of It plan. Well, with the way the All of It plan is working and with how awesome you guys are doing with customers, we really want to empower you to share and to get more customers and have a really effective system for doing that. And so, and this really what sparked me to decide that this was the time to do it. Wasn't what I was hearing from you guys and others. It was personal experience. So over the course of about a month, I would say it was in April and May, I mean, I'm like you. I share Micro Daily with everybody I'm bumping into. I started to get such a long list of people that wanted to know more about Micro Daily. It was interfering with my job as CEO of the company. How do you follow up with someone as a customer and still run the company? It's impossible. And what I realized is I get in this long list of potential customers who want the product because I'm so passionate about it, but yet I wasn't following up with them. And it reminded me, I'm like, gosh, we've got the perfect customer closer in Evie. We've got the perfect follow-up technology platform in Evie. And so I went to the team. I'm like, hey, guys, I think it's time to re-explore relaunching Evie. And so, but redesigning her around the All of It plan. So that's what we've been doing for about 60 days now. And on August the 1st, we're going to relaunch Evie. And what I've learned from experience is I need to do Evie in a beta. So we're basically going to do 2, maybe 3 betas. So the first beta we're launching on August the 1st, and it's going to be to 100 people in English and 50 people in Spanish. So Evie is bilingual. She does English and Spanish. So on August the 1st, it's going to be the first 100 people that sign up are going to be in Evie who speak English. We'll be announcing a call on Wednesday, and it'll be the first 100, and then we'll put everybody else on a wait list. We're going to then launch Evie, and I can tell you she's going to work. We might have a couple bugs, but I'm hoping not, but we might. So I just want to make sure if we have bugs that we work through them. And then we'll do a beta 2 on August the 15th, and then we'll either launch Evie to everybody on September 1st or do a 3rd beta with a full-on launch by September 15th. So that's the rollout strategy for Evie. So if you want to be a part of the Evie launch and get to know Evie intimately, be on the call on the 1st. We're going to tell you how to do it, and then we're going to it's going to be kind of a first come, first serve, and then we're going to lock down our beta group, and we're going to go have some fun with Evie. The thing that I'm excited about for you is think of all of the time you spend on sharing product, talking to a customer, getting that customer to buy, enrolling that customer. Now, some people you're still going to need to do that with, and that's where you have to have discretion, saying, okay, this is a customer I got to take care of. Other customers and you'll know it, other customers are like, sure, I'd like to know more, I'll probably buy it. And you're like, well, let me get the video to you and have Evie follow up. And then Evie will follow back up with you and say, hey, this person bought, or hey, this person hasn't responded. So the way it's going to work is, Debbie, I put your name into Evie. I've given you the product and sample. I've told you my personal testimony. Then you're going to get a text from Evie, and it's going to say, hi, Debbie. This is Evie. I'm Dave's personal digital assistant. Dave said that you wanted to learn more about Micro Daily. Is that correct? And you'll type in yes. And then Evie will say, okay, here's a video on the product and some more information. She'll send you the video. And then she'll say, hey, also, if you'll click on this link, I can get you 25% off on your initial order and every order thereafter if you'll click through this link. And so we're basically, that's 25% off of retail if they sign up for the Echo. And then we've got an inside sales team where they can either call us and we'll have someone inside our company talk to them about the product and close them, or they can just go right to what we call a quick cart. Now think about the process of signing up a customer right now in the back office. It's a little bit clunky. It's a little bit too long. The quick cart's just, they're going to give us their name. They're just going to give us their address, credit card, done. That's it. It's going to be really simple and easy for folks. So that's what Evie's going to be. And you know how when it's like Christmas time and you get kind of excited? I'm feeling like August 1st is Christmas. And this first week of August, as we roll out the Evie beta, I'm feeling like Christmas because she's going to empower a whole bunch of people to just become absolute lead generators on customers. And then the other thing is, as you're recruiting people on the opportunity, when you help them see the vision of the customers and the All of It plan, the vision of the All of It booth, and the technology of Evie and how she works, I already know you're going to have a much easier time getting more consultants in the business. And so this is going to be synergistic around your entire business. Now, I want to also be clear. So I don't want people confused in that if you're recruiting on a prospect interested in the opportunity in consulting, you use the app, share information from the app, you work with your upline, Trey and Christy, or whoever, you're working on three-way calls, you build a sense of community and connection with them. You do not use Evie for them. Unless they want to experience Evie as a potential customer and see how she works, then you say, well, okay, I'll put you in Evie and you can see how Evie works. But you need to make sure you accept responsibility for recruiting a customer, or a consultant. As it relates to customers, put them in, we'll take care of them, and we're going to help you close them. And now some of them you need to follow up yourself, but most of them we'll take care of them for you, and we'll make your life really easy. What do you guys think of that? What do you think of Evie?
I like it.
You're going to love it. It's like Christmas time. We're going to be opening up a new package, a present on this first week of August. It's going to be fabulous.
Yes, and I really liked what you said about, allowing our consultants to free them up for more time to really do their job, and have Evie as an assistant to continually drip on people about our products with their permission. I really like that.
It's powerful, Trey, and it's going to make your life so much easier. It's going to make Evie's I call her a force multiplier. So if you by yourself are worth 5, you with Evie should be worth 10 or 20.
Right. Do any of you have any questions about Evie for Dave?
Yes. So, Dave, will it be kind of, not constantly giving clicks like 8 times a day, right?
No, we learned that we cannot offend people. We don't want to offend them. So Evie's going to be really gentle, and really what she does is she sorts through those that are ready to go, and then those that aren't, she'll let you know they're not, and then you can follow up with those. So she's a sorter for you, and she'll make it so you don't have to spend a ton of time like, hey, I just gave so-and-so product. Do I need to follow up with them? She'll send you a text and say, okay, this person, I followed up with them, and then if they sign up, you'll know they signed up, and then you can simply look at the people you've put in Evie who have not signed up, and you can follow up with them when you have time or at your convenience. But they're not going to get like 20 texts or 8 texts a day. It'll be very friendly. We learned that. We learned a lot that less is more, and here's the thing that you can have some comfort with. We've already put Evie through 10,000 leads.
Wow.
This isn't something we're just guessing. We've already done over 10,000 leads with Evie.
That's awesome. That's a great question, Melinda. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone else have a question about Evie?
Yeah. Evie, is that replacing then the Engage Global app?
No. So I want you to be clear. The app is what you use to share. You've got your whole portfolio of information, right? You can go pull multiple videos, PDFs, science brochures, comp plan brochures. The app is where you go. That's your digital library where you go to click and share all the information you want to share with a potential consultant. So the app is still very important for you to build your business. Evie is purely what you use for customer prospecting.
Okay, thanks.
That make sense?
Yep, thank you.
So just split your mind up as like, the way I think it is this person a prospect for the business? I'm using my app. I may put them in Evie so they can experience Evie, but Evie's just an example for them. If it's purely a customer, I don't touch the app. I just simply do a text message to Evie. So what's going to happen is you'll put Evie in your contacts list, and anytime you want to send her a text, you just pull up your contacts, you put in like Lynn and your phone number, Lynn, and send you off as a prospect, and now Evie will take it.
Got you.
It's so simple. It's just simple. You just text. That's it. One text.
Great. Excited.
I have a question on Evie.
Yeah.
Will Evie just do micro daily, or will she also work with the the protein and the brain boost?
Fabulous, fabulous question. Core philosophy at Engage: start simple and work from there. Our core business is micro daily. That's what everybody is focusing on primarily. And so we're going to start Evie with micro daily, and then over the coming months, you'll see us integrate additional channels for Brain Boost and for the protein. But to launch her, we want everybody just thinking micro daily to start. And then you'll see us expand Evie into all of our product lines at some point. So then, like, just to give you a vision of how it would work is, so like, let's say I'm talking to you about the protein. I would just text Evie and say, you know, I don't know who asked the question. I'm not sure who asked.
Debbie.
Debbie, I would just say, Debbie, this number, protein, and then Evie would send you information on the protein. Or I'd say, Debbie, you know, your cell phone number, brain, and then it'd send on the Brain Boost. Or I'd send micro daily. Or you could just say, Debbie combo, and Evie would present everything to you. So it just depends on, you would give Evie a keyword queue, and then being artificial intelligence, we're building a database of knowledge there. That's how it will work in the long haul. But the way she's starting is just micro daily. Does that make sense?
Yes, very cool.
And Dave, do we sample out the brain pill? I mean, I've been some of the time. Do you think we should? The Brain Boost, sample it?
If someone's interested in it, I would sample it out, but you know what? I would say, gosh, you can get it for $29.99. Why not just buy it and try it for a month?
Yeah, true. That's good.
Because really, once again, I don't think you're being fair to the person, and you're not being fair to Dr. Prasad's science. You're not being fair to the products if you say, you know, try it for a week, and if you don't feel something, don't buy it, because that's setting up an improper expectation of what the products really do for people.
Okay.
Dave, you know, I love this whole EV concept. I'm very excited about it. I would love to see maybe a sheet explaining that we have Engage Bucks and the other couple products, so we could send thank you cards to our customers, and you know, for ordering micro daily, because I believe everybody, that's where they should start, is micro daily. But if we could have a sheet that would explain, you know, the other two products that we have available, and then this is how the Engage Bucks works if you continue on your Echo, I think that would be impactful, because a lot of us do like to send thank you cards to our customers.
I love it. Can I ask you to send Wendy at engage-global.com that idea, and we'll make that a part of our marketing discussions?
Sure, sure. And
yeah,
then,
if I could ask, any ideas you have, feel free to send them to my team. So that you know, the best way to get things done is to go to my team with ideas, not to me, because I get distracted and I don't have Evie following up with me on all the ideas. I'm sorry. But that's a great idea.
I get that. And then another question. So Evie is putting them on an Echo, I presume?
Yes.
Oh, she's so smart.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're aware that they're getting on an Echo, right?
Yes, they opt. We make sure that they opt in or out of an Echo.
Okay.
And so if they're not opting in, sorry, my phone is not charging. Okay. If I lose, I've got 10% power. I don't know what is wrong with these darn cords. You guys have cords that just don't work on your iPhone sometimes?
I have an iPhone that just doesn't work sometimes.
I'm down to 2% power, and my wife will not let me take this phone in our bedroom to power up, I promise you.
No worries.
All right, so I've got 10% power. If I lose you, I just want to say happy Sunday, everybody. I love you guys. This is awesome. But let's go until my power runs out, and then we'll all have a great Sunday.
Okay, well, you know, we really appreciate you guys. You guys go ahead and talk to Dave and see if there's anything else you need, clarification or questions or statements before we.
You know, I'm gonna throw a couple quick things at you. Everybody knows Brain Boost buy 3 get 1 free ends on July 31st. You got a couple more days. Anybody that wants Brain Boost at that value or pricing, if you don't do it by midnight on the 31st, that's done. We're not discounting that product. It's an amazing product, and we just wanted to make sure everybody had a chance to get what they wanted. And I know we've about sold out of what we had already allocated to that. So it's been really super good for everybody's volume and business. And we've got a lot of Brain Boost out there. So I'm super excited about that. All of it Boost, same thing. get 500 a consultant volume. That's going away July 31st. I promise you, it is not going to be extended to August the 1st. I am going to tell you we're going to have a new revision on the All of It Boost that we're launching on August the 1st. It will be a 60-day program. And so if you want the All of It Boost, I'd say bring in your consultant this month because you're going to make a lot more. It's going to be easier this month than next. But next month we will have an All of It Boost announcement. So it's not going away. It's just going to be slightly revised. What else have we got? So it's really Evie, All of It Boost. Oh, and also, I am going to tell you on August the 1st, and I don't have the packets with me, but when we were in Los Angeles, we shared them. We've got Protein Grab and Go, which is protein to share. So individual serving packs that we'll be selling. We're going to be announcing that on August 1st. And on that, we will have the absolute best offer we've ever had for protein in the history of our company. And right now I'm debating, do we do it for 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks? I haven't decided yet. But there will be the best offer in the history of our company on protein, and it will be with the Grab and Go product. So it's the easily shareable where you just give someone a single serving. And the packaging, you're going to love it. So on August 1st, we're going to be announcing those details. What else have we got for August the 1st? There's a couple other little things that August 1st is a big day. August 1st is absolutely just another big day. I don't know how you guys feel. I feel like every month is just getting to be more and more like Christmas at Engage Global because we just keep having big announcements every month. And I can tell you September we'll have some more because we're working on some product announcements for September. It's just going to keep getting fun.
Awesome. Let's not spoil it for them. I want them to hear it on the 1st. You guys got to wait a little bit.
I said there's some other things on the 1st, but they got some meat and potatoes today, Trey.
That's right. You piqued interest.
Good.
I have a quick question. The retail price that you're talking about, what is that price? That they get
For what? For which product?
For the Micro Daily with Evie, they get a discount.
They're going to get 25% off of the retail price. It's like 66 it's going to be 66, let's just call it 66.50, somewhere in there. But it's going to discount down to $49.95 or $99. So it'll be the price right now. So we're going to, on our pricing, all of our retail prices as of August the 1st will be 25% higher than our Echo price.
Good.
It's going to be in the back office.
Yeah.
Yay! Thank you. That's exciting.
Yeah. Now, when I say that, I've been told it will be, but now I'm dealing on technology. So if it's not on August 1st, it's not going to be too far in the distance. It's being programmed and done. I'm being told August 1, but I'm going to give myself how about a 7-day hedge right now just to be safe. But yeah, the retail price is going to be what everybody sees going forward, and then all our Echo prices are 25% off that.
Got you. Thanks, Dave. And also, I know you guys know this, but just a quick reminder, as someone asked a question about sampling Brain Boost, should you or just get them to try it for the $30 for the month? Remember that Dr. Prasad says the Brain Boost complements the Micro Daily, so they really should take them together. That's
true. That is very, very true. The product's great on its own, but it's magnificent with Micro Daily.
All right.
correct.
Will we ever have down the road, I know there's a lot going on, maybe actual real just sample packets as a unit, as a whole unit, to be able to just give them a whole, hey, here's exactly what you need for 3 days, here's a Brain Boost,
Absolutely.
here's a Protein Daily.
Yeah, absolutely.
And maybe
The answer is absolutely yes. Yeah, we're going to, sampling is a part of our system and program. Evie is going to be launching it, and we're right now in development on
You fed them today?
making it we want to make it as easy as possible for you to share. And so absolutely. I'm just not going to be held to a date right now because these are things that are like 2, 3, 4 months that it takes us to get produced, manufactured, labeled. It's not as fast as I would want. So, but yeah, it's in the works, and those are absolutely a part of our future.
Very
Awesome.
cool. Well,
Thank
it might be
you so
Christmas in
much.
July, but it's going to be my birthday, August 15th. So thank you for the birthday gifts.
Oh, well, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I want you guys to know how much I cherish your efforts and the things that you're supporting your own lives with and with, and engage with. I just absolutely cherish the relationships we're building, the commitment and community we're working on. You know, I'm gonna launch real quickly. I don't know if you've heard this, but you know, I know you know our mission is to be great by doing good, and I just want you to know it's built on a principle of faith, and I use that as an acronym. And I hope I don't run out of my phone dying here, but faith to me is an acronym for fair, audacious, inspirational, team, and honest. You know, and that's the foundation of our company and all that we do. I ask you to hold us to those standards. We're gonna ask to hold you to those standards of, are we being fair? We treating people like what the golden rule says, do unto others as we'd have them do unto us. Are we being audacious? Are we shooting for the moon? Are we discovering our potential? Are we pushing ourselves to be the best us that we can be? You know, that audacious is a big part. We're trying to do something audacious. We're trying to redefine an entire industry that hasn't been redefined for 30 years. We're trying to change the way people think about each other and how to make money. That's audacious. That's big. I want to be inspirational. I want to inspire people. I want every day to wake up and say, how can I serve and lift another fellow human being? And the greatest gift that I think we can give to anybody is to help them to discover their true potential, to unleash, to help unlock people's minds to what they truly can become, because I think there's amazing potential in every one of us to be something very special. And I believe that in each one of you, and I believe that in everybody that we connect with and who we meet. You know, I want to work as a team. There is no I and we. There is no me and us. You know, everything that's accomplished in Engage Global is simply because we decide to work together, and that our vision is that, you know, we're going to do impossible things together. So I want you to know it's not about putting individuals on pedestals. It's about us working together and helping lift other human beings and improve and enhance their lives, and thereby improving our lives. And the final thing is I want to be honest in everything I do and in everything we do. Now, I know sometimes there'll be difference of opinion of what's fair or what's honest, but I just want you to know my intentions and everything is to be honest. That means radical transparency. Don't ever be bashful. Ask me a question about anything, and I'll give you the truth, and I will give you my honest perspective. I believe in 200% accountability, and that not only am I accountable for myself, but I'm accountable for you. Every day I wake up, and whatever our team, whatever the Engage Global community is doing, I'm accountable and responsible for that. And I look at life that way. I'm not a victim of anybody. I'm here to be a participant with everybody. I also believe in the 1-to-1 ratio, and that when we say we're going to do one thing, we do that thing. So we're launching EV, and and I want to be careful that I don't give you misperceptions of when things will be done, but I can tell you what we're doing is things that we are working on and we're going to deliver on. And, you know, we're imperfect as human beings. We're imperfect as a company, but I can tell you we're perfect in our intentions and we're perfect in our love, and that we want everybody to win. I don't want to just be the only winner, and I don't want each of you on the phone to be the only winners. I want everybody to win. And this is the foundation of our company is, you know, the faith acronym. And to me, faith means simply believing in myself. When I believe, simply believing in myself, believing in you, believing in our purpose, and finally believing in a higher power that's giving all of us the gift of life every day to wake up and to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. And so I'm grateful and humbled by the opportunity to work with all of you. And I thank you for your time on this Sabbath day and this Sunday. And I wish you all of the best. I wish you all of the goodness that life has to offer. And in everything we do at Engage Global, I hope that at the end of the day, or in each and every day that we work together, that each of our lives is enriched and blessed because we work one with another to do good.
Amen. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
David.
Amazing.
Really appreciate you being on with us. Yep.
Amazing. Glad to be with Engage.
Well, guys, I am glad to be with you. I don't know. I'm sure, Trey, if you have more questions, you guys will get them to us through the leadership call.
Yep.
But I just want to just wish everybody a blessed day. And it's a month end. I'm excited to see how people finish the month. It's fun each day to see your activity and see the results of your activity. And I know these last 2 days of the month are going to be pretty exciting. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have in store. And on August 1st, I got some things in store for you. So it's going to be a fun week.
Awesome. Well, hey, thank you so much, everybody. And thank you, Dave, for being intentional on what you're doing with us and your business with Engage, and being honest and your leadership. And all of you, thank you so much for being on today on Sunday. And we'll talk again real soon, I'm sure.
Thank you, everybody.
All right.
You guys take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you,
so
Dave.